one of these days I need to grow different plants. I've had that there ever since beginning of last year. Something like that. Let me read these messages, see what they say. Remodel looks good. Ugh, good. Glad you haven't got rid of my hiding spot. What? Amazingly decorated. I love the cooking paisa. Cool. You are awfully brave leaving your house unlocked. What the heck is Doc doing? I used your toilet and left a surprise. What the fuck? I don't even know what that face is meaning to be. Love your house. Now I'll never visit. Greetings, scary. Right. Your house rocks. Love your tunnel. Nice house. The tart's a bomb. I like how in the middle of all these good ones, there's these really awkward, weird messages. Cool house. By someone named Ashy Dog Bong. Hi. Pocket healer. I'm ready for my thrusting. You know, I'm done. I'm done reading those. Do the gold sausage real quick. Ah. Nice glam. Ah. Nah. Okay, that's not bad. I think I will start with normal raid because it has healer need. You know what? Forget it. That works. I really need to change out this pimp glam. Tired of playing Scholar. I'm gonna do White Mage. I was gonna DPS, but I don't feel like waiting 30 minutes to an hour just to get involved in anything. But let me go look around with Oldall. Good old Ul'dah, where if you don't live on a role-playing server, it's probably tame, but I play on Mateus, so things can get kind of weird here. I need more Fem partners. Yep, see, it's already starting off kind of weird, but sure, you know what, why not? For anyone who ever watches this, they can see how life is like in person without reading about it. You can actually see. As you can see, a lot of people like to stand around, really. Why doesn't Mateus do all of that endgame? You have enough people. Because this is our endgame, it seems. But it's fun. As long as it makes everyone happy. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. A lot of dongs in my ERP. You know what? It bothers me a little bit. Let me go to Linsa. Maybe this isn't the right place to be. Man, it is packed today. And for heat, it sure is taking a moment for a normal raid to pop. Huh. I bet he's actually a really good tank. But this is pretty much life on Mateus. Oh, okay, everyone just kind of... Oh, no, it goes way back here too, okay. I thought everyone just hung out at that beginning area. Well, not so many people. There we go. Now, finally time for some action, and I don't mean dongs and ERP action. Huh. The Omegas. Anybody know the mechanics first time? Yeah. Wow, somebody's actually telling them. Not back for Famal. AoE for Maul. Just make sure not to fall off. Hey, he didn't wait for the countdown. You silly man. Is this the female or is this the mall? It's the female. Ugh. I wish I could do that. Forget walking. Let me slash some people up with my feet. I can't use the AoE version of pedals, can I? No. This is the mall. This is the mall. sure hope for raid roulette. I don't get the new near raid. Where you going? There's the female. Oh. I will help you, Mr. Gunbreaker. Come stack on me, please. I'm frail. There's the mall. Not to be confused with the mall. Oh, well, that happened. Ow. Well, buddy, when you go too far. Oh, I'm being hit. That's not good. What a waste of Swift Cast. That's not good either. Hang on. Go. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Is he saying thank you because he died? That's weird. Well, maybe not. I too would like peace. Seconds. There we go. Don't be like you typical dragoons, my man. I can go ahead and limit break. I should have plugged my keyboard in. I always have that problem with this game. Let melee use limit break doofus. Oh wow, look at all those achievements. Good. A Mr. Scholar that I did not want to play as. I don't think I need any of this gear. Thank you, Saul. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, that's one down. Now, to do Alliance. And I am praying for Labyrinth of the Ancients so I can be done with that quickly. Because if it signs up for one of them near raids, that's gonna take a long time. And the special run will be... Am I going this way? The special run will be... There we go. Please don't be near. Please don't be near. This works. This is fine. Something dull and brainless. Fits my gaming skill. Oh, my voice. I got an insta Q, Pog. Okay. Alright. Get this out the way, then I'll do expert roulette. Get those tomes, Holmes. That's right, because I'm a poor person. I used to in-game. I used to be big into it. But Party Finder was not working out for me. Final Fantasy 14, Nappy Roots. Yep. Like, I would rather do in-game than this stuff, but I left in-game behind. So I'm forced to do this stuff if I want better gear. Also, when were you planning on doing the Bloodborne thing you talked about earlier? That way I can make sure I don't miss it. You cleared the Titan Savage tier all in Party Finder. Sadly, same here. But you play on the actual in-game world, don't you? Yeah, I'm on Mateus, so we try. The Crystal Data Center, where we exist. We're not, you know, in the place where Mr. Happy and all them people are, but we live. We do have some people who clear stuff, but yeah, we don't really get too much in-game going on here. It's a lot of roleplay. I feel like that's Square's doing, though. They separated the data centers, and they end up putting the more RP-esque worlds together, and it started to give the image that Crystal is the roleplay data center. And I guess at this point it is, so congratulations, Square, you won. You got what you wanted to do. Yeah, it does make sense. I almost did transfer because during all those times where it was gonna, when they first announced the data center split, a lot of people were thinking it would be the end of days, and they began moving to other worlds. I was in a free company at that time, and well, I think I was. I'm not sure, but I almost did move to the Ether data center. Almost. I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? I don't need to let all this doom and gloom ruin the Crystal data center or what it's going to be. So there's a lot of people here, but we just don't have too many for in-gaming. Would have welcomed me with open arms. One day. Maybe one day I'll go, you know what? I'm tired of Crystal. I'm tired of going into Ul'dah and somebody's talking about big ding-dongs. I'm going somewhere else. Maybe then. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't join earlier. I went to Ul'dah and that's exactly what was on my chat. Big dinkly dongs in their ERP, and it was like, you know what, I need to leave. Well, I was going to put it in there, but you want to cast Ancient Flare, so okay. Feels weird, man. Oh, yeah, it's, as long as they're happy. They're happy about it, so whatever. Nobody says you have to end game. Nobody says you have to do anything. Just whatever people want to do to be happy. They can find their group for it here. But I did do the first turn of this tier, and it was a nightmare trying to clear it. Because this has to go on everywhere. It can't just be here, but there was a lot of people freezing. There were some disconnections going on, and there was like people would understand the more difficult mechanics, but when it came to the more simpler ones, such as don't be on the glowing side of the enemy, constant failure going on there. And if you're DPS, I get it. You're busy looking at your crossbars and stuff like that, but because you're trying to max out deeps in a learning run, but I get it. It happens, but if it happens like 4 or 5 times, maybe it's a learning run. Maybe you should, I don't know, stop and look at the boss so you can know what side you're supposed to be on. It was stuff like that, and it wasn't like it was a hard to see glow from the boss either. It was more like I'm covering up the entire left or right half of the screen with big flaming red. So it was stuff like that, and I just, after I cleared that turn, and then I went inside of trying to get my weekly clear for it. It didn't work out so well because it was the same stuff, and I was like, you know what, I don't feel like dealing with this. Like I honestly don't think I would get involved in in-game in 6.0 unless they have like a fellowship finder for statics. Literally mentioned everyone during Part 1 Titan Savage to put their weapons away and just follow your correct positions and spots. See? That sounds perfect. That wouldn't work here. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because everyone seems to believe that in a learning party, you need maximum DPS. Nobody wants to actually stand there and look and try and figure out how to deal with mechanics and things like that. No. Everyone goes full force, people using pots. I don't know why. Of course, this is the clear. How much of this fight do we know? We're all first timers, but this is the clear. I kid you not. I have seen black mages. Day one black mages, where they will use pots, and nobody knows how to do the run. Like, they've got so many pots on them that it could be like 50 pulls. Them suckers will use a pot every time. every pull. I just, in a learning party, I don't understand. Now, if it's a clear party, you'll see me do a lot more. I'll even use pots too. Like, I have no problems using pots and actually going all out, but if I'm in casual mode, I leave a lot of buttons behind because, like, right now, I'm only using one hand. Like, I'm just using one hand. I don't feel like going all out for something like this, but in an in-game run, where it's a clear run and stuff like that, I'll do more. I'll do more. I know openers and stuff like that, so. But it's just, I wish more people would do stuff like that instead of this high DPS mentality. In a legit clear party, if you don't bot your rotation, you didn't try. Oh, the amount of runs when I used to DPS as a samurai doing savage content, because I would rotate. I'd do a few turns as a DPS, a few turns as a healer, but yeah, you have that perfect opener, everything's going great, direct hit crits all day long, hitting for 100,000, and then out of nowhere, you just, somewhere along the way, you just mess up. Hey, yeah, I am hitting these because I want out of here. This place is pretty dull. But yeah, that's happened to me plenty of times. Or when you're having the best run of your life and somebody else kills you, but it's still a clear and it still gets marked in the log, and you're just like, you've got to be kidding me. That's happened to me too. Where everything is just going your way, and you're like, the boss has 10% left. This is going to be the best run I've ever had. Everything works out flawlessly. And somebody just makes one mistake and it kills you both. And then people look at your log and they go, wow, you're trash. Because one death can really ruin so much if you're actually going for good results. But I don't really do that. I just, for me, a clear is a clear. So that's all I want. I just want to clear. I just want to clear so I can be done. Get my weekly drop, move on with my life. But it's just, we'll see what 6.0 brings, because they're talking about the next raid is some Ascian based thing, because everyone's never tired of Ascians. We need more Ascians, apparently. It's like Square had a box of cereal and just dropped it and went, oops, all Ascians. But we'll see what it brings. I'm hoping that Sage is actually good. Like, it doesn't have to be better than Scholar, but lost me. What do you mean, lost me? Like, did I cut out or something? Stream dropped? Oh, it actually fell for a moment. I think I know why, because like everyone was freezing for a moment, and I don't know, something must have happened. Well, I did see everyone kind of lag for a moment, so it probably was on my end. But I was just talking about the new raid. The new one for 6.0, the Ascian raid. Because there's always more Ascians. Always more Ascians. If it's fun, I will try out the Savage Turn. Because I want to see how Sage fares in in-game content. I mean, Ribbit. Double Madari edition was delicious. I actually was one of the ones who did not mind Madari having a cast time. Like, that second one, I was like, you know what, this is fine, I like it. But so many people were annoyed that the second Madari you could do had a short cast time on it. I didn't mind it, I liked it. It gave more dramatic effect to me. But they'll sooner change that than fix Scholar and its issues. What about Sarah not listening to me, Square? What about when I'm trying to use some of my fairy moves and she does absolutely nothing? You want to fix that, Square? Eh. That's why I'm hoping Sage is better so I can leave Scholar behind. What about Astro's cards? Will it get to the point where people go, you know what, I actually care about cards now? That's Square. But may God have mercy on anyone else's, like, soul if Dragoon doesn't turn out to be great for a little bit. I remember at the beginning of Your Glam is Spiffy. Really? I do like some glam. I don't glam very much. Like, as you can see, I'm like dressed like a pimp right now, but that was for reasons. But if you got some good old glam, the level 80 drag rotation is hell on wheels. I heard because of the timing, like the buff timers make it really weird. Like some of the moves don't refresh a buff or something like that. And yeah, it's very anal. But I remember at the beginning of Shad, Dragoon was really, really strong. Like, it was outrageous how good Dragoon was at the beginning. And then over time, they started buffing other jobs and trying to bring them up. Stuff like that. Derp goons and Shad. My voice doesn't sound bad. That's good. Maybe if I just keep talking, it'll finally get back to the way it was. Man, you people are suicidal. Yeah, just... I knew over time I'd get back to the way I was, so that's good. But, oh man, this morning was terrible. Like, this morning I was like, what am I going to do today? And the way I sounded kind of shocked me. But okay, I'm glad it's going back to normal. You made it just in time, Gold. We're talking about the balancing in this game. And how Square feels balancing Scholar means taking off 100 more MP to the suck. You sneeze and your head said nope. One single sneeze gave you a headache. You must be allergies. That's the only thing I can think of. I remember a few days ago, and yeah, I think I actually am lagging because people are kind of freezing in place. So yeah, I might be having some net issues going on here. I'm looking at the stream itself. Everything seems to be going. I don't notice any drops, but I do notice something weird's going on suddenly. Well, in any case, it's over. Thank God. You really just zone out in these things. I feel like they're going to make Scholar worse as well. It won't suck, but it'll just be clunky. Clunky. Sketchy about ever returning to 14. Well, 6.0, I need to see a lot more of what's going on here before I think about going to it. because it looks great. They'll always make it look great. When they present the game in all these trailers, they will make it look like you really should be playing it. But actually, I do feel like going old now. See if something weird's going on, but no more unique styles. Yeah, everything's kind of merging into itself. Marketing strategy. You bet it is a marketing strategy. All the healers already do similar stuff, which is why I'm hoping Sage brings something different to the table, because when we have 4 healers, it's going to be like the tanks. And I've already heard many times that all 3 tanks are exactly the same. Final Fantasy doesn't ruin everything. But Brandon's right, it is a marketing strategy. They got to make it look good. It looks good, it brings new players in, and then when they finally do play, if they're new, they'll have fun with it. New players will definitely have fun with this game. This game has a lot to offer. Are you having a stroke? I don't know what's going on with you. You play Warrior anyway, so... you have no input on healers. Oh, people in the forums? Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right about that. It's because they're passionate. They are very passionate about this game. These people put a lot of money and time into this game. So I don't blame them for being passionate about it. I mean, some people see this game as family. Like, they've had Warriors the best tank. You, sir, are wrong. Sadly, that goes to Paladin right now. You are wrong. They had to buff Warrior to put it more in line with Dark Knight, so now Dark Knight and Warrior are kind of going at it. Okay, if Warrior was so perfect, why did it need buffs? Perfection needs nothing more. Two over there circle jerking over an axe. You didn't ask for it. You don't play anymore! Well, yes, actual good warriors are good. Like, you'll... She's perfect, but if she had bigger lips. I was wondering how long it would take before this stuff came in, and there it is. Bigger. Wow. Wow. It's a good thing Rain is busy. Or she would be like, ooh, I came in at the right time. But yeah, actual good warriors, you will see some really nice results, especially with Nascent Flash. Nascent Flash and a good Shake It Off. And you will notice that not only is your party taking way less damage, but everyone's actually being healed pretty well. You, sir, looking at one. Or maybe you meant you are looking at one. I don't see you here. I see... Leon Ronteremont. I see him. He's the war here. I don't see you. Wow, that's a randomly generated name if I've ever seen it. You are Nascent Flash incarnated. I may or may not remember you using that move. You don't miss not being able to pronounce player names. Let's try this other person. See? Riku Frey. Riku Frey. That's better. That's better. I feel like it's even more in line with their character. Syra Torvik. Awesome. Great name. Colin Mathis. Terrible. Leon Kig... Leon Ciolts Ron Chilemont. Must be French. In which case, I'm not using my real accent for it. Too Americanized. Or it must be Eorzean. Leon Flimley. Flimley. Low quality content in this piece, in this group. Almost said low quality content in this piece. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Leon is skindy. Man, I am really waiting for that Resident Evil. I need that Resident Evil anime to come out yesterday. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait for it. I wanna tinkle. You ever hate yourself for laughing at such silly stuff? I get that every day. Prefer Western names over Japanese names? Especially Japanese names? Not all Japanese names are bad, stop! Some Japanese names are pretty cool. I can't say one right now because I can't think of anyone. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Stop. Stop. I'm trying to focus on people living, by which I mean I'm not doing too much. Love me some old school Simpsons. Yeah, that's why. That's what I was getting it from. It's when Bart calls, oh, that's mean. I'm gonna help this dude out. Typical drag. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Yep, Moe's Diner. Sorry, I was about to say that, but, the person in this chat was like, typical Dragoon when that person died. Oh. Hang on, let me help him out. Oh, that's mean. I really need to put my keyboard on. There. Oh my god! A dragon! Oh yeah, I am starting to get my voice back. I can make imitations. Terrible imitations, but it's coming.
What took you so long? The amount are in trouble. Let's split up.
Mouse Tavern. Who's calling? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I actually did used to be able to do Mo. I can't do it right now. It's gonna have to be on a good day. A day when I'm not dying. Oh joy, I think I just gotta see more butts. Moe's Tavern, who's calling?
Yes. Is there a first name Seymour, last name Butts there?
1 second. Is there a Seymour Butts here?
Why are you guys laughing? Alright, look here. Next time I find you, you little brat, I'm gonna grab your entrails and hang them over my door.
Man, old school symptoms. Symptoms? Old school Simpsons. I swear I know words. That was a good time. When Homer was the drawn Simpsons, when everyone had that terrible animation to them. Oh man, that was some Treehouse of Horror. Treehouse of Horror until you made it past 12. Because once Treehouse of Horror 12 kicked in, that's when like the better quality symptoms. Seriously, why is it so hard to say that word? Symptoms. Simpsons! That was when the quality started to head towards the more political symptoms. Simpsons! But that's when the quality started to get kind of You have the symptom of a Simpson. Can we not make this more confusing, please? But Brandon, do you own a Switch? You wouldn't happen to have a Switch, would you? Remember when Bart Simpkins Remember when Bart Simpkins died of AIDS? That's going to be added to the list of our own personal inside jokes, isn't it? Bart Symptoms of the Symptoms. Dobby dying from Harry Potter. Dobby's dead! Okay, I can still do that. That made me laugh so hard yesterday. So we got Dobby's dead and the Symptoms. So yeah, we're growing into a fine community. But darn, I was really hoping you had a Switch because one of the things I do every once in a while, actually not really things I do, I've only done this one time, but I had a Super Smash Brothers CPU tournament, and I invited your sister to it, but she was busy that day, and it was great. It was a huge turnout. There's actually a lot of people, and the winner would receive 40 bucks to whatever gaming currency they wanted, and it was fantastic. Like, it was one of my best streams ever, and I enjoyed it. And I want to do something like that again, but I want to do something where everyone is involved. So I'm thinking of doing a Mario Kart 8 4 vs 4 Battle Royale, since they have that. And there will be a prize in that as well. But, ow. And I actually found out quite a lot of people own Mario Kart. So it would definitely be a big turnout again, I'm sure. More, because more people know who I am, which is their mistake. But, yeah. Because they have... The last one you played was Mario Kart 64. You mean the one with the cheating AI? Where no matter how far ahead you went, and you're a competitive online player, your cart may break down fast. What the heck? My cart may break down fast? I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something with that. But that was what I was wanting to do. In other words, oh, well, I was going to do a team-based one, so if one day, because it's going to be at the end of next month, so at the end of your team wins. Bold words, unless you're on my team, in which case, yeah, it's a definite win. But, that was something I was going to do at the end of the month, next month. And that one's going to be a big turnout. Mario Kart 64 was fantastic. Toad's Turnpike. Favorite stage ever. All the vehicles on the road, loved it. The music was good too. Typing with Feline right next to you. That's fine. I just need to understand more of you kids and your lingo. I can be hip happening. People still say that. I think people still say that. You're 36? Well, joke's on you, man. I'm 53. And Golded over there, he just hit 61. Toad can go to hell. You know what, just for that, when we do have this tournament, I'm picking Toad. And my team is going to beat your team. I'll beat this trash. Yeah, man, didn't you say you just hit 61? But yeah, I was gonna do... Me? 51? Yeah, I'm 51. It's Rainbow. Where you? You call BS? What? You don't think an old person can suck this much at a game? You darn kids. It's Rainbow Road. No one likes Rainbow Road. You shut your whore mouth. No one likes Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is always trash. Have I seen the video? No, I haven't seen the video. You're gonna have to send that to me later. Yeah, the memories of always falling off. The dude singing Rainbow Road. I have no idea what you're talking about. But this sounds like it could be worth a watch. So I gotta see this. Hi, Lake it do. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And you already fall off. Lake 2's carrying you, taking your coins away. He's saying that to his dead uncle. What kind of videos do you watch, man? Like I was caught up with you until you talked about this guy was singing Rainbow Road to his dead uncle. You need to stay off that World Wide Web. It's fun. Oh, I'm sure it is, you sick perverted freak. Yes, yet another Bahama Mama. Wow. Lunar Bahama Mama, yeah. Because they don't know what to do with all these Bahama Mamas. However, can they hold all these Bahama Mamas? Linear Bahama Mama. I was really hoping this was a trial. Like, can we at least make Bahama Mama more fun? And, oh great, great. Look who showed up. Hello, Rain. You just missed it. Med was talking about singing to dead people. No, I didn't miss you. Yes, he did. He has a real nice singing voice, too. Mamasa, mamasa, mamakasa. You should hear him. He can actually sing very well. There's a reason he's dating Jennifer Lopezio. Want to hear you sing? Sure. I mean, we can't hear it here, but I remember when we were all on chat one time, way back when we were actually part of a static. Best Bahama Mama summon in what game? The Bahama Mama summon from Final Fantasy X. That dude comes straight from the sky. Roars. Comes way down, goes straight down to Yuna. Is like, I got you, girl. That was the best one. Mad, which was the best Bahama Mama? Do not say this game either, otherwise I'm gonna slap you. And don't say Final Fantasy VII either. I knew you were going to say some Final Fantasy variant. You never pay attention to Bahama Mama. Then what summon do you actually like? Best summon of all time? Oh boy, now we're getting into the deep stuff. 9 was cool. The Bahama Mama from 9. Best summon Doom Train? No, get out of here. The best summon has to be... Oh dear, now that I think about it. Well, have you guys seen the summons from Final Fantasy VII Remake? I kind of like Chocobo, or the Fat Chocobo summon from Final Fantasy VII Remake. That one's pretty good. Status effects. Dang, that's pretty good. I don't want Doom Train to be the best one. It's a good one, but I don't want it to be the best one. I did all these. Oh wait, no, I didn't do Trial yet. Fat Chalky is amazing. It is. I love the summons from 7 Remake. But I think I might actually... Okay, let's use honorable mention. KOTOR? Like Knights of the Old Republic? I'm sorry, that's the only thing I could think of when I saw KOTR. Knights of the Round. I know. I was thinking of Thornton. Yeah, I know. Knights of the Round. That one just lasts too long. It's too long. That's really all it is. It's just like a 20-minute cutscene of these dudes destroying everything. And I don't know how they're planning on doing Knights of the Round for... That was 7, wasn't it? So I don't even know if they'll even put that into Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because it's just long. It's just a really long summon. Best attack in Final Fantasy history. Auto... Oh, you said attack. I was about to say auto life. Ultima's 2 played out. Self-destruct. Self-destruct is the best attack. Shut up, Med. They're not giving you that move. Stop asking for it. But self-destruct, only because it was my only reason to make use of Kimahri from Final Fantasy X. Let you dream? But yeah, that's the only attack I can think of. The only attack I care for. That truly gave me a smile. Because I never used Kimahri. Yeah, he gets his own spear grid. It's small, but it gave him some personality with his own spear grid. But once he starts getting to the later section, yeah, you have to force him into somebody else's spear grid, and then he's just a copycat. It's not good. I just had to see that. The Moogle driving the car. You don't even have to level Kimahri. You could just leave him completely empty. I actually did not like Lulu, because in that game, magic didn't feel very strong. All you needed was Auron, a beefed up Waka, and ha 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 ha! You just needed those 3 dudes. Potential? What potential? Let you Google Lulu? You know who Lulu is. What are you talking about? You know who Lulu is. I feel like I'm missing something yet again. Those are some nice potentials. What are y'all talking about? I just remember, like, the only thing I'm thinking of is a cutscene where she's, like, talking to Waka in the good graphics. And she's like, Waka! That's enough, Waka! And then Waka, like, laughed at her. I might be thinking of the wrong cutscene. Yeah, Waka. You know Waka, the Blitzball dude, who made his team's goal was to do our best, which is a lame goal. Auron is like that grandfather everyone wishes they had. You talking about Pac-Man? What? How did Pac-Man come up in this? Auron shows up. First time you see him fight, pulls that sword out. Highlander status. God, was he? This dude pulls that sword out in a good cutscene. Monster shows up in the middle of Luca. In the middle of Luca when the outbreak happened during the Blitzball game. This dude just one arms, pulls that sucker out. Makes that pose. And then you play as him and you're like, holy crap, this is great. And then you one-shot the enemy and you're like, wow, that was it? Fantastic. That was such a hype moment for me. God, that was so cool. Yeah, I kind of figured you meant lethal weapon, not ethel weapon. That sounds like something else. Oh man, Final Fantasy X was my very first one. Like, I knew nothing about Final Fantasy. I always saw it was around, but I didn't play RPGs back then. Like, it really didn't happen until Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy II was your first? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm kidding. Final Fantasy II was actually okay. The overworld map music was great. Like, I really enjoyed that theme. The boss music. There is one thing they actually do very well with boss music in Final Fantasy games. What was your first? What? What? I'm not hip and happening with you kids. That person in chat's like, hey, I did great. You sure did. Well, you have to tell everyone you did successfully in a run. Feels like the first time. Shut up, you sucked! Nah, he probably did really good. I wasn't really watching him. I was too focused on the chat, so if you did do good, good on you, man. We need more players to do good. That way we can build up an in-game community. I better see this guy in in-game, though, if he says he's doing good. Please mark yourself if you know the fight, and I'll follow you the best I can. See? Now, I believed in him before, but when you say something like that... Now I got no choice but to believe in you, because if I follow you, then I'll know where to stand. Man, the way we keep talking about Final Fantasy, and that I am playing Final Fantasy, it does make me want to replay Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I have to do. I have to replay it anyway, so I can be ready for the episode Yuffie, the little ninja girl, that probably a lot of bad fan art over right now. God, I hope not. You got the chapter. I'ma live. I'ma live if I stand right here. Oh my god, that's fantastic. You got to chapter 17 on Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode. Did you start hard mode from the beginning? I don't remember if it was unlocked from the beginning or not. Okay, so you can start it from the beginning. Gotcha. I didn't know if that was something you could unlock from the beginning. I just remember when I played, it was like, would you like to play on the simple turn-based mode? I'm like, no. Why would I do that? It's not the year 2000. Hard mode is where it's at. Then maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try that out. Hell House is tough. Hell House was tough on normal. Like, I never played the original Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or, remake. I never played the original Final Fantasy VII. So, when I got to that, I kind of knew a little bit about it. That there was this crazy house that didn't match anything in the game. It was like all kinds of fantasy. And sure enough, there it was, the Hell House. The commentators going off about it too. Like, that surprised me, because I was like, it's literally a house. Like, why does Don Corneo have an attack house? Like, everything was kind of facing towards, like, fantasy realism, but then when a literal house comes at you with bazookas and all kinds of guns and stuff like that, I'm like, this feels so Final Fantasy. But yeah, that thing was AIDS. It's a monster. It's not a literal house that was just activated with dark magics. Okay, so the Hell House actually did have like missiles and stuff that it shoots at you. So all the attacks it did in the remake were the actual same attacks in the original. That's cool. I didn't know that. Come on. There we go. Did it have a barrier? Did the Hell House have a barrier in the original? It didn't. There was no barrier? Okay. Because in the remake it has a barrier on it. Yeah. I wonder if you get anything for the barriers annoying. Yes, it is. It really is, because it switches too often for me. And you just bounce off of it. It has the lunatic attack in the OG. What's that? The lunatic attack? Beats you up with its hands. In the remake, it doesn't slap you, it eats you. I feel like doing one more something. I'll do the Cloud deck. Okay, so they actually did change quite a bit with the Hell House then. Because I certainly wasn't being slapped around by hands, I was being eaten alive. Wait, what? Cutie blue cat? Isn't he cute? What? Throw some smoke too. There wasn't smoke, but there was furniture. It did throw furniture. I'm gonna just chill here and see what these people are saying until the Cloud deck pops. That monster is really strange. Well, yeah, it is. Like, I don't know if it fits though, but because it's Final Fantasy, it does fit, I guess. But it was just when it showed up to me after doing all that in the game, I'm just, I couldn't tell if it was immersion breaking or what. But it was ridiculous. Like, that thing has a ton of health. The darn barrier was annoying. How does a house fit in Final Fantasy game? Well, people have to live somewhere, man. As a monster, couldn't tell you. But Don Corneo was capable of having it, so that worked out. But I was planning on playing it again, but now that Brandon put it up about hard mode being better, I guess I can try it on hard mode. I did beat normal, so sure, why not? As long as it's not Crash Bandicoot levels of difficulty. That dude will stick his dongle everywhere. Are you saying he put his thing in a house? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying he put his thing in a house and the house gave birth? A smashing blast from the past! Can't trust your opinion. I'll tell you Bloodborne is easy. You know what? You're right. I'm not listening to you. I'm glad you put that up. It's easy, man. It's easy, man. Just throw bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. Sorry, Link. Come back when you're a little... richer. Kenneth Knuff from Connecticut. Knesrika. You know what, while we're waiting, let me write down a few things. Because there's a lot of, like, meme potential going on here, so... I'm gonna write down the symptoms instead of the symptoms. Wow, I'll never get this word right. The Simpsons from the symptoms. Crap. The symptoms from the Simpsons. We got that. We got Dobby's dead. We got that. So, yeah. One day in the future, people are going to wonder what the heck is he talking about. It'll be our little inside joke. Why is that so hard to say? The symptoms from the Simpsons. Got it. There's Bart Simpson. Mo. We need a name for Mo. Instead of Mo Sislak. Sally sells seashell. Oh, I'm not reading that. I just got the symptoms right. Crap! There was once a man from Nantucket. Where do you hear this stuff? Like, where would you, like, where do you go so you can go, okay, how can I just be weird today? And how can I introduce it to Call? Because Call will love to hear it. Call loves to hear about men's ding-dongs that are so long they can do things with it. Not gonna lie, Nantucket reminds me of the book Moby Dick. See, I can read that. I can read that perfectly fine, because I know you're not trying to make a joke. You sound honest. And by which I mean, when you sound honest, your words, as I read them, sound honest. But please do not bring up too many things about that, because I feel like that's how you summon rain. You know, you say, like, Dick 3 times in a row, and rain shows up. Thankfully, she's busy right now. That's clever. You think you're clever? Well, you are. That's clever. It's a clever use of that emote. Wow, that guy just went right off. I don't want to be here much either, man, but I need a few more tones, but that ain't, you don't have to jump off. Oops! But oh right, this thing again. And do not summon Rain. I actually do think she's busy. I'm going to the other side. Because this is what you do in the extreme version. Oh, we got somebody else who did the extreme version as well. Aren't we cool, Mr. Paladin? Sorry, Link. Sally still that. Stop making me say these tongue twisters. I have enough problems saying the symptoms. The Simpsons. Almost had a stroke. Can you try it again so that almost is a real deal? Crap, I forgot which way it was going. That way? Okay. See, you guys need to stop. I'm trying to focus on this. I'm not really trying to focus on it. But there's gonna be multiple. Sing the song of the symptoms. Sing the song. It's not much. It's just the symptoms. I guess maybe a guy coughs in the background. And the whole music is just some person coughing. Shang the shog of the ship chumps. Oh, y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Oh no. Not hiccups. Please no. I haven't had hiccups in years. Why? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's my voice. My voice. Oh my god. I kid you not, I haven't had... I like stopped programming for a moment there, but I haven't had hiccups in years. I got so tongue-tied it gave me hiccups. That's embarrassing. So I learned... If I pause, that's because I'm trying to hold it in. But I learned that I said tongue twit. You ever have those moments where you just kind of stand there and you forget what you were talking about? I'm having that, except my face kind of has like a derpy look on it, I can tell. So it's a good thing I don't have my cam on. The
triangles go in the circles.
Was that a fake Mike Tyson voice?
The triangles.
Actually, that's Jay Leno. That's freaking Jay Leno.
The triangles. They go in the circles.
I hate all of you, by the way. Wow, that dude went to the other side. That was Chad from Rugrats. Chad Super Rad. I remember him. Wait, you mean Chad or Chucky? Because my Rugrats knowledge is very limited. And I watched all of that show, even the movie, Rugrats in Paris. Oh yeah. But it's just, it's been so long since I've seen it. This Chad is starting to sound like John Leguizzi almost sloth character in Ice Age. Isn't that the dude who did the voice of, like, somebody on the Mario Brothers? Wasn't he, Luigi? Hey Mario! Wasn't that him? He was Luigi, yeah. Hey Mario! I don't think we should be doing that! Shut up, Luigi! Put on the strap-on, Luigi! Oh, the princess won't like this! Classy actor. The only thing missing from this is somebody being able to... I hate the dude. I hate him so much, but I love his plankton imitations. That guy from, what's his name? Med, what's his name? I never would have known about him if you didn't bring him up. You're glad Michael Pena got noticed? Chris? Yeah, Chris. Chris from Oni Plays. Holy crap, that dude has a voice. That dude has a fantastic voice. He can do a really good plankton. And I am so jealous of him for it. Feel free to melee limit break. Yeah, okay. Obama! He's a real villain! Like, I can't do it. I can't find that tone. You can do a decent Forrest Gump? Now that's impressive. Next time I watch you, you better do it. Love like a box of chocolates. I can't do it. What is going on in this run? Yeah, you definitely dead. Sarah, I told you to stay over there. Why are you over here with me? See, this is why I hate Scholar. Herbert the pervert, if you can pull that off, you're godlike. Oh, they're over there. Herbert the pervert? It took me a second to click with that name. He doesn't sound like Pee Wee Herman, does he? Family Guy. Oh! If you can... that whistle. I can't do the whistle. Like, everything go great, but I can't make the whistle between his words.
Why don't you get that tasty bird over here?
Like, if I could whistle as I say it, then I feel like I could do it, but I can't whistle the word, like, between his words. Because it's like, I don't know how that dude does that, but it really is good. Let me
sit down.
Yeah, no matter how you say it, it doesn't work. If you can't whistle, man, that's amazing. Let me go check my squad real quick. Make sure they're not failing. I sent them out to walk around New Grandma one time and they failed. How do you fail walking? I guess they ran. But yeah, I'm actually starting to feel better. Oh, I didn't even send them on anything. That's great. They failed anyways. And let's see if I have anyone new. What does this dude look like? Oh, an Asian. Sure, I'll take an Asian on my team. Why not? They keep throwing it in our face. Who do I have to get rid of? Gonna go hunt. Might throw in some PvP. Alright. If you do your thing, I'll be watching, because I'm about to stop here. I'll talk to that Asian later. Oh, I don't want to put that in there. Yeah, I think I'm done here. I've done plenty. I got 192 tomes so far this week. That's cool. Definitely need to change this glam. You can't be a pimp if you're blushing like that. But thank you guys for watching again. It was good. But it just makes me sad that I can't do all these fantastic voices. One day I'll get it down.